My beloved brothers and sisters, listen carefully if you want to be one of the happy companions of the Prophet. Blessings and peace of Allah be upon him at the day of judgment. The Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, explained the 7 sins that doom a person to hell in a Sahih Hadith that was narrated by the 2 Sheikhs, Al-Bukhari and Muslim, in a Sahihain, in which it was narrated that the Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, said, "Avoid the 7 sins that doom a person to hell." The greatest of these sins is shirk, associating others with Allah, which leads to doom with no hope of redemption, and if a person dies in this state, he will abide in hell for all eternity. Allah, may He be exalted, says, interpretation of the meaning, "Verily, whosoever sets up partners in worship with Allah, then Allah has forbidden paradise for him, and the fire will be his abode. And for the Zalimun, polytheists and wrongdoers, there are no helpers. And indeed it has been revealed to you, O Muhammad, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, as it was to those Allah's messengers before you. If you join others in worship with Allah, then surely all your deeds will be in vain, and you will certainly be among the losers." Witchcraft involves shirk because it is worshipping the jinn and is seeking the help of the jinn to misguide people. The practitioner of witchcraft is the one who deals with that which causes harm to people by means of the jinn and worshipping them instead of Allah. Sometimes he does things that harm them of words, deeds, and blowing on knots. Sometimes he does that by causing illusions to such an extent that a thing may be seen as something other than what it really is. As Allah, may He be glorified, said concerning the sorcerers of Pharaoh, "Their ropes and their sticks by their magic appeared to him as though they moved fast. So when they threw, they bewitched the eyes of the people and struck terror into them, and they displayed a great magic." Sometimes the practitioner of witchcraft does things to harm people by means of the jinn and worshipping them instead of Allah, by means of words, deeds, and blowing on knots. As Allah, may He be exalted, says, "And from the evil of the witches when they blow in the knots." Killing a soul whom Allah has forbidden us to kill. This is a serious crime of which Allah says, "And whoever kills a believer intentionally, his recompense is hell to abide therein, and the wrath and the curse of Allah are upon him, and a great punishment is prepared for him." Killing a soul, or murder, is one of the most serious of crimes, but it is a major sin of a lesser degree than shirk, associating others with Allah. It is a major sin like fornication, adultery, theft, and so on. The one who does that is not a disbeliever unless he regards it as permissible to do that. Hence Allah, may He be glorified, says concerning him, "And whoever kills a believer intentionally, his recompense is hell to abide therein, and the wrath and the curse of Allah are upon him, and a great punishment is prepared for him." Consuming riba. This refers to dealing with riba which Allah has prohibited. Allah, may He be glorified and exalted, says concerning it, "Allah has permitted trading and forbidden riba. O you who believe, fear Allah and give up what remains due to you from riba from now onward, if you are really believers. And if you do not do it, then take a notice of war from Allah and His Messenger." Consuming riba is a major sin which it is essential to avoid. Types of riba. Riba is of various kinds: riba nasaya and riba fadl. Riba fadl is, for example, selling 1 dirham for 2 dirhams, or 1 sa of wheat for 2 sas of wheat, or 1 sa of rice for 2 sas of rice. This is riba fadl, which means selling something for more of the same type or commodity. This is not permissible. Riba anasiya is, for example, selling a sa of wheat for 2 sas of barley to be paid later, after 1 or 2 days, i.e. the price is not to be taken until after the sitting in which the deal is done. This is riba nasiya. It may be selling $100 for 100 pounds, or for 10 pounds, to be paid at another time, and it is not taken in that sitting. This is called riba an-nasiya, and it is one of the gravest of major sins. The orphan is the one whose father has died when he is small and has not yet reached puberty. What is required in the case of orphans is to treat them kindly, protect their wealth, make it grow, and handle it with proper care. The one who spoils the orphan's wealth and consumes it unlawfully is subject to a stern warning, because the orphan is weak, and he has transgressed against him and consumed his wealth. This stern warning is addressed to him, but he is not a disbeliever. Rather, he is a sinner, so long as he does not regard that as permissible. Can you guess number 6 and 7? Feel free to comment them below. My brothers and sisters, in today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get distracted and lose sight of our spiritual journey. However, remember that every moment presents an opportunity to draw closer to our Creator. Through the power of technology, we have the ability to access valuable resources like this channel that can aid us in our quest for knowledge and enlightenment. Islam is a beautiful and comprehensive way of life, encompassing every aspect of our existence. By engaging with content that educates and inspires, you're taking proactive steps towards deepening your understanding of Islam and nurturing your relationship with Allah. As you continue to watch and engage with this channel, let it serve as a source of motivation and guidance on your journey towards spiritual fulfillment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you wisdom, strength, and sincerity in your pursuit of His pleasure. Remember, dear brothers and sisters, Allah's love and mercy are infinite. Trust in His plan, remain steadfast in your faith, and never hesitate to reach out for support and encouragement along the way.